Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My topic today is about Hind, the wife of Yazid, and her fight against the tyrannical rule and actions of Yazid. Hind is one of the most remarkable women in history of Karbala, as she helped the prisoners of Imam Hussein by fighting behind enemy lines. She not only fought the horrible actions of the rule, but she fought her evil husband and came out victorious. Let me tell you how our dear Hind became a lover of Ahlul-bayt. Hind was severely ill in her childhood. Her father was one of the richest, most famous men in Makkah. And they were Christians at the time. Long ago, with his daughter, he traveled to Medina, as it was known to have the best specialists and doctors. He took him to the most expensive doctors, but they all agreed that there was no cure for her. Depressed and feeling lonely, Hind and her father left Medina. On their way back home, they took shelter under the tree to rest from the heat of the day. Salman al-Mahdi, may God be pleased with him, rode in by and stopped and reached them. He said, "You do not look like you are around from here. Is there anything that I can assist you with?" Hind's father explained the story. So Salman said, "I guarantee that you have not visited one special doctor of mine, who has cured every sick person who has approached him. None seeks help from him except that they are cured from their illnesses." His father's eyes opened wide in hope, and he said, "I'll give you half of my wealth to this man if he can cure my daughter." Salman smiled, and Hind's father thought that the doctor was very expensive. So he said, "I will give all my wealth, just not half. I want my daughter to be cured." Salman smiled again and said, "This doctor demands no money, not even dirhams worth. All that he will ask you is to convert to Islam." His father agreed and said that not only will him and his daughter convert, but his whole family will also. Salman took Hind and her father to the house of Imam Ali alayhi salam. They explained the story of the Imam and called upon the doctor of the family, his youngest son Al-Hussein alayhi salam. Imam Hussein alayhi salam came forward with a towel and a bowl of water. He placed the towel over Hind's eyes and put his hands in the water, saying, "O Lord, by the right of my mother Zahra alayhi salam, cure this girl from her illnesses." He then sprinkled the water over the towel with pure hands, and Hind was immediately cured. Hind started to cry. "Are you Hussein everybody's talking about?" She asked her father if she could be the first one to convert, and upon agreement, she asked Imam alayhi salam to accept her conversation, to convert the true path of Islam. As the years passed by, Hind eventually married Yazid and moved out of Medina. But her love of Ahlul-bayt alayhi salam never died out, and she remained loyal to them. It is said that when Hind, the wife of Yazid, who was a lover of Ahlul-bayt, saw Zainab alayhi salam and the captives, she did not recognize them. The amount of suffering they had gone through had changed them so much, their backs were bent from sleepless nights, the grief of heavy metal chains, the scorching heat of the desert. Hind asked Zainab alayhi salam, "Where are you from?" Zainab alayhi salam recognized Hind as she used to live with them when they were younger. She replied, "We are from the city of Prophet Medina. I used to live there. I used to work in the house of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Imam Ali alayhi salam. Do you know them? You must know them. How are they? How is Hussein? How is Zainab? I miss them dearly to convey my Islams to them." Zainab alayhi salam began to weep. "Oh Hind, I am Zainab. Oh Hind, do you see the head that is raised up on that spear? That is Hussein's head." Hind started weeping and hitting herself. It is said that Hind was so disreputed with that she saw her curse her husband Yazid and had done the great Ahlul-bayt that she went to the rooftops and threatened to unveil herself unless Yazid gave the woman shelter. and hereafter she left the triumph. We learn bravely and sincerely. Our love is such great personalities as him. We pray, may Allah bless us with love and bravery and courage, with ignorance, and so we can serve Imam of our time.
Karbala, 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 I give you a present with my love.